Hey everyone, it's AlyMew, and we are featuring another clan member, which is AuroraDrag0n.
Yo.
So, let's start with the grilling. How
Word.
how did you start playing games?
Um, let's see. The first time I really started playing games was the Game Boy Color Pokemon Yellow, I believe.
That was your first time playing games?
Yeah. Like first time I got serious. Played a little Mario when I was a kid, but it didn't really like stick.
Okay.
But Pokemon Yellow was how I started becoming the play by night, work by day kind of lifestyle that I still live today.
Nice.
So I would literally play all night using the little worm light for the Game Boy
Oh,
Color. You
I
remember
remember
that
that.
shit?
Yeah, mine was from Nico.
Um,
Or Nico, whatever.
yeah, I would just wiggle that worm light until it was on the screen and play all night.
Damn.
Uh, that was my game. That's how it started.
So that kind of skips over my second question, which is kind of, well, what's your first game that you ever played? Like, ever.
No, it's kind of the same question.
But you did say that you played Mario or something before.
I mean, technically speaking, the first game I've ever played, probably Mario. Yeah,
Is it the one on Nintendo?
I think it was NES.
All right. So besides gaming, what other hobbies do you have?
Hobbies?
Yeah.
Um, well, I played basketball. I was actually thinking about buying a bike so I could bike more because I really miss it. Um,
Where would you bike to?
well, it just so happens that my island is like the perfect bike ride length. So I'll do like a couple laps around the island, and it's like 1.3 miles circumference. So like a 3 mile ride is perfect.
That's awesome.
It's a cardio workout. It keeps you can't just game forever. You have to work out. So
Yeah, I trust me, I know. What is your favorite game of all time?
uh that's tough
I know.
because there's so many great games out there. Um, if I had to pick like a single game as like my ultimate favorite, uber duper super, um, I would say it's a two-way tie between Okami and Shadow, but
You have to pick one.
because I'm sorry,
Yeah, I said, yeah, but you have to pick one.
yeah, probably pick Shadow of the Colossus because it is, it's a love story, and it's just like, oh, it's the ultimate sacrifice. Um, so it's like, it tugs my heartstrings. Can't resist, and probably the most epic gameplay ever. So I'm gonna go with Shadow.
All right, sounds good. Besides what you're known to play, what other genre of game do you play?
Um, well, I've always enjoyed racing games. Need for Speed, most like arcade racers. Um, I also enjoy strategy games, RTSs specifically. I do a couple turn-based like Civ. Um, Unfortunately, the only games for Xbox are like Civ Rev, but I've played some Total War and Cossacks on PC, as well as TA and StarCraft. But um, I think my favorite right now is Supreme Commander 2. I mean, it's really the only option for Xbox. Um, it is the spiritual successor to TA, which was the 1997 PC game, I believe. Um, really, really old game, but it's still played today. Huge fan base. Um, and besides that, I enjoyed some little arcade side scrollers, but mostly shooters.
Nice. What new games are you looking forward to?
Well, considering that I've pre-ordered every single game that's coming out that's worth pre-ordering, well, I think it's Borderlands 2, Crisis 3, um, Assassin's Creed 3, Black Ops 2, and I feel like Halo 4. Duh. I have all of those bought already. So I think the what I'm most excited for is Assassin's Creed 3 because I've been a huge fan of the series. I actually just got tweeted by Assassin's Creed the other day,
Nice.
telling me to hang in there for Assassin's Creed 3 and thanking me for being a longtime fan. So that was awesome.
Well, did you tweet them first to get them to tweet you back at you?
Well, yeah, they were doing shout outs, and I was like, hey guys, I've been a fan forever. Here I am. They're like, you're awesome. And I was like, yes.
Then they're like, cha-ching, we got his money in the bank.
No, please, no, but it's like a please take my money kind
Yeah.
of thing. So, I've bought like all of their DLC. I bought everything. I have this poster on my wall right here.
Sounds like someone's a fanboy.
Fanboy to the most extent. Capital F.
How have you ever rage quit a game?
Hell yeah, I rage quit. I mean, I try not to because it's like, oh well, if you can't learn game, why play it? But I'm not gonna lie, I've rage quit. I actually only started rage quitting when I started playing Call of Duty. I've never rage quit before that. Maybe that says something, but I try to think that I have more patience than that. But I'm human. Things don't go my way all the time.
Well, I was gonna say, from my experience, I remember how you rage quit Minecraft and even Uno.
That
of
was
all
bullshit.
games.
Oh, that Uno was bullshit too.
But it's Uno. I can understand if it was Call of Duty because after a while I do feel frustrated, but I try not to either.
You guys had that game rigged. That was
We did not rig the game. You
For those
should
of
blame
you who
Uno.
haven't watched it, feel free to watch it because that was some bullshit.
But yeah, if you guys want to watch that game, I'll probably put it down into the information box of when Dragon rage quit.
And put that Minecraft video up too so that people can see what a liar.
that does remind me.
Hey, Kilo 720.
So
I wish shout out you guys. That's right. I called you out by name. You guys suck.
Basically, Massacre 1080 and Kilo and AuroraDrag0n had this. They were bored and they wanted to play a Minecraft, and you guys basically had a race for who built or created the diamond sword first, right?
And so we all went different directions in the world, and we were like, okay, go.
Wait,
And then
you should let them watch it first. Don't
Alright,
spoil
fine.
it.
That's the last time I remember playing a game, a contest with a black guy and a Hispanic. Just saying.
And so what makes you, what are you?
Awesome.
No.
Oh, you mean specifically by race?
Yeah, by race.
Oh, I'm half Chinese and half white.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like you're more half white, or you're more white than you're
That's
Asian.
racist.
Anyway, do you own any other consoles besides the Xbox 360?
Yes, I have. Besides the Xbox, I have a honorary PS3, two PS2s actually. I still have one in case one breaks down, just so I can play Shadow of the Colossus. Yes, I'm a fanboy of that game. I have the DSi XL, PSP 3000, I think. No, 2000. And my old Game Boy Color and a Game Boy SP, and actually Game Boy Advance for that matter. Now that I think about it.
Still have them.
Yep, they're in my drawer over here, ready to play. So that because you can't play these old Game Boy games.
Yeah.
On like a DSi. So oh well.
What kind of games do you play? Like, for example, on your PS3?
Well, I mean, obviously I have like Gears of War. Wow.
Wow.
And Metal Gear Solid, but mostly I play the exclusives like Uncharted, and I also liked Heavenly Sword, so I got that as well. But I actually picked up Resistance recently, so I can play that series. And I'm also looking forward for the Shadow HD collection, um, which I will be getting soon, as well as the Okami HD remake, which I would shit my pants for right now, but I will have to wait for that.
Yes, you do. So what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie. Can I say a series? Does that count?
I guess, but why don't you pick out of the series which one you like the most?
Oh God, that's like.
I know I'm pulling on your teeth, but
That's worse than pulling. All right, fine. All right, man. All right. Well, it's definitely going to be out of the Matrix series.
oh, okay.
Because that series was so deep, and the concept, the storyline was so unique and relatable.
How could you relate to it then?
Well, I don't need to, I don't need to stay the storyline, obviously.
No, but how exactly do you relate to it?
Well, you got a guy thrown into a world that you don't know who to trust. You have to just rely on yourself. You have to know who you are and make your choices. It's all about choice. Spoilers. Yeah, he makes a choice, but it's metaphorical. You can apply that to any challenges that you're having in your life. And I literally watch that series back to front every day on the train. As soon as I finish 3, I go back to 1, start it over again, because I every time I pick up new things. Absolutely love the series. But yeah, if I had to pick one movie out of all of them, I would say probably the original, because it was just so groundbreaking at the time.
Well, what TV shows are you currently obsessed with?
Obsessed with?
Yes. Currently.
Well, obviously everyone's talking about Breaking Bad. Yes.
Yes, I love Breaking Bad.
It's a great show, amazing acting.
Yes.
Interesting premise too. Not I thought people would have run out of ideas by now,
but they didn't, right?
They really pulled something out of their ass this time.
I really think Breaking Bad is something new as well. Like, I feel like I'm always like at the edge of my seat. I don't know what was gonna happen next, kind of thing.
So that's interesting as well. I'm actually rewatching Prison Break right now. That's an amazing show as well, with actually an equally unique premise as Breaking Bad, with, if I may say so, equally amazing show. So yeah, that's pretty much the big one I'm watching right now.
All right. Moving on. If you had a superpower, what would it be? And you're not allowed to have a superpower that's equals to all powers,
Well, I think about this often, and it's usually a tie between invisibility and super speed.
Pick one. Don't be greedy.
Well, I probably have to go with super speed, because technically speaking, if you move faster than the eye can see, then you're technically invisible. So I'd have to go with super speed.
All right. What would you do with that super speed? Anything specific?
I would rob people blind before they would even know it.
Oh, wow. And you're okay with that?
Are you kidding? It's a tough world out there. You know how? Are you? Come on. Let's be real here. Nobody is that honest.
Oh,
man. I would be the Robin Hood of the city.
Really? Because you're robbing for yourself and.
No. I'd be all right. Look. I would go basically. I would flip the city upside down. All right. I would rob the entire Upper East Side and just throw it around the streets of Harlem.
All right.
Actually, that was right.
Although you might cause like some gun shooting for people fighting over money. That's
no, I'll just take all the guns from Harlem and put them in the Upper East Side. They wouldn't even know what to do with the guns. They're like, what is it?
Oh man. All right, switching up back down. What's your favorite gaming series? Oh, so all I
Has
get
to be
is
a
fart.
series.
Yes, favorite gaming series.
It has to be a series. It can't just be a standalone game.
Nope, it has to be a series, like a franchise.
Uh,
Come on.
well, I guess translating playtime doesn't count as favorite.
No, it has to be
Uh,
what you feel in the heart, son.
All right, well, probably Portal 1, Portal 2.
Nice,
as
the
a
Portal
series.
series. Okay.
Absolutely amazing story.
What story? Is that that much of a
Yeah,
story?
no, the story is amazing. Um, and if you're laughing at that, maybe you should go back and play it again because maybe you missed it.
No, I didn't. Okay.
Um, yeah, no, definitely Portal.
Is there? But like, be specific about the storyline. Like, why? What really catches
For story
you?
or gameplay, because like, which one are you talking about?
I said, why does it capture you so much? Is it the story, the gameplay?
The gameplay. If I had to pick story, I'd probably go with the Assassin's Creed series.
But you have to pick one.
All right, between gameplay and storyline.
If you had to
Well,
pick one in a nutshell.
all right, fine. It probably Assassin's Creed series. Just because the
Oh.
story is so amazing. I mean, granted, it's been a little weak at some points, but I'm eagerly anticipating with a very moist vagina for Assassin's Creed 3 to drop. So, I have complete faith.
Fanboy. Look at
Huh?
this. Look at this fanboy keep talking about Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. I will. Fanboy with a capital F and boy.
Okay.
I'm excited. I'm definitely excited.
No, I'm excited too. If you had to make a catchphrase for every single one of your clan members, like what they would say frequently, what would it be? So let's just say, let's start with oh no, a zombie. What would you say he says a lot, the most?
Well, catchphrase, it'd probably be like, "Oh man, I hope he gets AIDS."
I do remember him saying that a lot. Nice,
Probably.
nice. Okay, what about me? What do you think I say a lot?
Let's do you last, because
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You want to save me for last? Okay. What about
Word.
what about Massacre 1080?
all right, I'm gonna do my mic impression.
All right, go. That's what he says.
Yeah, that's his catchphrase.
All right. What about Ghost Flow? Okay. What about Double O status?
What? No, that was bullshit. He came around the corner 8 times, son.
All right. What about Mythic Legend?
I like that. I respect that.
That is totally him. Okay. What about Fatal? Fatal Rumor.
Hey guys, I got another Moab. Boot up, boot up.
Really? I would think you'd say that as oh no, a zombie.
What are you talking about? Fatal got like 8 Moabs.
I do know that too. So it comes back round to me. What do you think I say a lot? What's my phrase? Do I even have one?
Yeah, okay. Hi guys, it's AlyMew and whatever you're talking about in today's video.
Nice. You hear this? This is just one person clapping in a room, and that's me. If you didn't know that. What do you think your clan members would say your catchphrases?
Either that's what she said, or black people. I don't know.
Racist.
No, they're racist for saying that.
Oh, really? You're the one who says that.
Not even.
If you could be granted one wish, what would it be? And it can't be you wish for more wishes. Be serious.
Okay. I wish I could wish for more wishes.
No, for real. If you had to wish for
What?
one
You
wish.
just said can't wish for more wishes?
I said you can't.
So I wish I can.
No, but you can't.
You didn't say I couldn't
I just did say it. I said, and
just
you
now,
can't.
but you didn't say that before.
All right. Well, how about this? What would you wish for? Ew.
A burger.
A burger.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to understand, my life is pretty perfect, but I could use a burger right now.
All right. All right. So let's wrap up this interview with one of the last questions from a random question that we have for you. You ready?
Hi. What is that?
My drum roll.
Oh, wow. I thought, like, Kiro hit the mic or something.
I wish. What kind of hot dog do you have in your fridge?
Are you kidding? I'm in an Asian household. We don't have hot dogs in our fridge.
What about your white side?
Hot dogs? They're not in my fridge. I eat them. If we have hot dogs in our fridge. I'll pick another question.
No, that was the only one that was meant for you. All right.
That was a retarded question.
Well, thank someone who was in the clan who put that up.
Thank you, person in the clan who has no imagination.
Wow. Anyway, do you have any things to say to your subscribers or anybody out there?
Yes. However many hot dogs I do not have in my fridge, they are nevertheless awesome.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to this feature on AuroraDrag0n. If you guys have any questions for him, please comment below.